further church 1,000 times. This is the first time I'm really nervous about this. And my wife said she was going to be nervous for me to come up here. So I told her I would not cuss. So keep it clean. But being married sometimes makes you want to cuss. We're going to talk about marriage a little bit, how Satan sometimes can come between our marriages, just like the very first marriage. What's the very first marriage? Between who? Adam and Eve. And we all know the story that God told Adam that it was not good for him to be alone, and he was going to make him a wife. And y'all know what the first question Adam asked God? No, I know the first question. It wasn't, can you cook? That was the second question. And God told her, yes, you can cook, but if you offer you some fruit cocktail, turn that down. Eat that. Oh, come on. Guys, y'all know what the first question that Adam would ask God, don't y'all? Thank you, Pastor. Is she fine? That's the question that she asked. That Adam asked God, is she fine? And God said, Adam, you know, she has a nice personality. She can get along great with her. She might try and trick you into doing something you ain't got no business doing, but other than that, yeah, you should be with her. But he's like, no, is she fine? That's all I need to know. Is she fine? And God said, yes, she's fine. But there's one thing I got to tell you. I'm going to have to take one of your ribs to make this woman. And when you wake up in the morning, you're probably going to be a little sore. And Adam said, is she that fine? That you got one of my ribs? But yeah, okay. Do what you got to do, Lord. Is she that fine? So that night, Adam went to sleep, and when he woke up, he had this pain in his side named Eve. All right? Come on. Okay. I mean, if you're married sometimes, dudes can be a pain in the side, too. Spouse can be a pain in the side, a pain in your neck, and a pain in your... I'm sorry, I told my wife I wasn't going to cuss, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But sometimes, you know, you don't have to be married to have these pains in your side. We all know that the Apostle Paul had this thorn in his side, right? And we don't know what that thorn was, but we do know that Paul asked that God would remove that thorn. And I don't think that the Bible specifically states that Paul was married or wasn't married. Some scholars think he was, some scholars say he died. But we do know that he had this thorn in his side. And there are some scholars, and Pastor backed me up on this if I'm wrong, there are some scholars who believe that the thorn in Paul's side was not a wife, but a nagging fiance who was mad because he wouldn't set a date to get married. That was... And she's mad at Paul, and Paul just get mad and say, okay, look, I want a spring wedding, so April you need to set a date. And Paul's like, April? Nothing, you know. Me and Barnabas, we're going to Corinth in April, so I ain't going to be able to do that. So now she's mad at Paul, and she's like, okay, I'll tell you what, when they arrest you this time, don't write me. Write the people in Corinth, write the people in Galatia. Better yet, write that chick in Ephesus that you claim is just a friend, but do not write Fatima Jenkins. Do not write me with that. So, all right. Now let's get back to how we say Satan likes to come between our marriages, right? And ladies, I'm gonna talk to you all for a second. This one's for free, like Pastor like to say. This one's for free. But if your best friend, if she's not married and she's been in a relationship for she's never been in a relationship for more than 6 months, and the relationship that she is in is with a married man, don't take relationship advice from her, okay? That's not the person you need to go to for your relationship advice, okay? You need to go to Sister Pondex, and she's been married for 50 years, over 50 years. Now, that's somebody you can go to for relationship advice. Don't go to that friend, like I say, who ain't been married, and then you go to your husband and you mad at him and you're like, Well, I was talking to my girl Satan, and Satan said, you need to stop tripping. And the husband like, oh, you mean Satan told you that? And she's like, no, her name is Satan, capital S-A, capital T-A-N. She got the two little squiggly lines over the A, so it's Satan, not Satan. He's like, well, why she always wearing red and carrying pitchforks then? Every time I see her. And she's like, oh, that's just Satan being Satan. Stop hating. But don't go to her, okay? Do not go to her for advice. So now let's get back to Adam and Eve. And we know that Satan came between Adam and Eve's marriage. And we know Adam was one day, he was out in the garden, working like he was supposed to, like God told him to. And Eve was at the crib chilling. Satan came by. All right, Lady Erica, she wasn't chilling. She was doing something, all right. Lady Erica was like, oh, he wasn't chilling. All right, she was at home, though. In this story, when it happened, she was at home. Satan came by, and he was like, what's up, Eve? Where's Adam? And Eve said, oh, I'm at work. And Satan's like, you sure? Because word on the street, Adam hanging out in the clubs all day. And with the Kardashians and Beyonce and all of them. That's where Adam at. Now, Eve should have known that Satan was lying right there, because first of all, ain't no streets in Eden. There ain't no cars, so I hate to say a word on the path or talk on the trail. Maybe that's what was happening, but that's not what he said. So now she thinking that Adam is out doing crazy stuff. Adam come home, and Eve is mad. So, Mr. Adam, if that really is your name, where you been all day? I'm like, Eve, same place I go every day. I'm out. You know, I'm in the garden, doing my thing, working, trying to bring this food home so you can have something to eat. And she's like, well, word on the street is that you out hanging out in these clubs. One called The Field and this other club called The Patch. So what you doing hanging out at The Field and The Patch? And I'm like, oh man, you fine, but you are crazy, okay? Yes, Eve, I have been in the field because that's where corn grows and that's where potatoes grow and that's where I'm hanging out trying to bring this food home. And yes, Eve, I have been in the patch because that's where I grow watermelons and that's where I grow pumpkins in a patch. So yeah, that's where I'm at, okay? And Eve like, gotcha. You ain't know you talking in your sleep, did you? And the other night, you was just moaning, talking about, ooh, look at my pumpkin. Ooh, Peaches, you so sweet. So Adam, one question. Who are these two helpers, Pumpkin and Peaches, that you talking about in your sleep? And Adam like, oh Lord, I know I told you to make them fine, but Lord knows I didn't know she was gonna be this crazy. He's like, Eve, you know the pumpkin? I brought one home last week and I said, Eve, could you make me a pie out of this pumpkin? And you looked me in the eyes and you said, Negro, please. You know we don't eat that. You bring me home a couple of sweet potatoes, I'll tell you what kind it is. And Eve, look, I brought home, this is a peach, Eve, okay? Maybe I didn't tell you what the name of all the fruits were, but this is a peach. And it's really is sweet. Taste it. So he gave Eve the peach, and Eve took a bite of the peach, and she found out it was sweet. And Adam said, Eve, since you have accused me of this stuff, you should make it up to me by making me a nice peach cobbler out of those peaches that I just brought. And Eve said, you know what, Adam? You're right, I was wrong. But I don't know how to make peach cobbler, but there's this other fruit that's out in the garden, and word on the street is to die for. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this fruit, I'm gonna make you a pie. And once you take a bite of this pie, It's gonna blow your mind and open your eyes up to a whole new world. And that's why we're not people, because Eve gave Adam that fruit from the garden that he had no business eating from. So lesson, I'll take away, Pastor Doug, I'll take away. Don't listen to your friend named Satan. All right? Gentlemen, if she really is that fine, she's probably twice as crazy. But I'm not. And never, ever let Satan come between your marriage on the serious thing. Never, ever. Thank you.